Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while, but I'm not gonna make excuses. We just haven't had time to make videos. But today is a different day. It's an exciting day. We are actually replanting our raised garden beds. Oh, hold on. We're replanting our raised garden beds. I just pulled this one out yesterday. This one's been vacant for the past 2 weeks or so. But so now we are replanting with some fall stuff. And I don't know what the wife is putting in there. I don't know what she's putting in there, but she actually just told me she's doing some Swiss chard. And we're doing a bunch of other, probably, you know, it's still here, this part of North Carolina, it doesn't really get cold until like the end of September, maybe early October, like mid-October.
It shows
so
on the thing we're good. Like it's got the, I don't know what that thing's called.
The zones?
Yeah, and it shows we're still good for August.
Okay, yeah, so we're still good. It is the end of August, but we are going to be hopeful and get what we can out of the rest of the year before we have to wait until next spring to start growing again. But yeah, so we're gonna get here. We're gonna plant some stuff in this garden bed here and maybe in there too as well, depending on how the wife feels, but we're gonna get in here and get some stuff planted. All right, so we finished up this garden bed right here. And like I said, we are not too seasoned about what can grow at what time. We're just kind of taking a chance and learning as we go. So what we did was we didn't plant anything that really vined in this bed at all, except for, well, no, nothing in this thing I think will vine. So I think it's all going to be either like bush or in ground, so we're going to be safe as far as the vining this time. But see, on this side here, we actually got, that's going to be Swiss chard, got some okra, spinach, we got oregano in this line here, beets, onions, and sage. And the sage, my wife loves burning sage in the house, so we're actually going to try this. We're going to try to grow some of our own, dry it out so she didn't have to buy it no more, so I think it'll be good because she likes it a lot to burn it. It's a very strong potency. If you never smelled dried out sage being burned in your house, I'm not going to say don't do it, but I would say smell some first before you do it. But the wife says, yeah, she says it purifies the air, it gets rid of negativity. It helps you, yeah, it does a whole lot. It has a lot of medicinal, I wouldn't say medicinal, but more like of a spiritual cleansing than anything, if you guys are into that kind of thing.
It cleanses the air of germs, though, any kind of airborne bacteria.
Yeah, okay, so it cleanses germs and air bacteria, especially now with all the sickness going on. Anybody can kind of relate to that. Just go to you can go to really any store that has like incense and stuff like that, and they'll more likely carry sage.
Walmart,
you guys can go pick that up.
Some, but it's not like good quality. I don't know
Okay.
how to explain it. It's like not good quality. It's still sage, but it doesn't like burn good, and it puts off a different smell. Like the cheaper you go with it.
You guys can go pick it up and just burn it in your house. I said my wife really likes it. So if you guys are into that kind of spirituality type of thing, or really think that, or not think, but you have that mindset where those things can help, then I would definitely go for it because, like I said, it has a lot of benefits that you can happen to it.
My prototype didn't work.
Okay, so the wife took an old butternut squash that we had grown, and we haven't been doing anything with them yet, so she decided she was going to try and scoop it out and turn it into like one of those little gourds, like a bird house gourd. And it's been drying out in the yard for a few days, and this is what has happened.
It like wrinkled up. I think I was supposed to dip it in vinegar after I like hollowed it out.
Yeah.
But I'm not for sure because I didn't really look up a recipe. I've just like seen them hanging around, the like bigger sized ones, and I wanted to try it.
Yeah.
Mine looks like a wrinkly old person right now, so I guess if someone knows how to do it, am I supposed to dip it in vinegar? I didn't know if that would leave a smell and the birds wouldn't come to it, but...
I'll have to look it up. Yeah, if you guys know how to preserve a squash to make a gourd or birdhouse, or if you're just supposed to use the actual gourds, let us know. Put it down in the comments so you guys can, so we know.
It went in their water bowl.
You threw it in their water bowl?
It bounced.
Oh, yeah, we'll clean that out here in a little bit. But we're going to get to this, bed here. We got a lot of stuff laid out.
Mainly.
But we're going to try to do a lot of peppers in this bed.
And bush beans.
And some bush beans and stuff to see if we can get this thing.
Cauliflower, because our cauliflower was doing decent until it got like the sun got taken from it.
Yeah, the pumpkins in the bed kind of overgrew and kind of sunned out or shaded out our cauliflower. But yeah, guys, we're going to get this bed going. We got to re-till it up because it's kind of solid on the top because it's just been sitting here. So I'm going to re-till it up with a little fork there before we start planting. also gonna do, in addition to replanting our beds, we bought, you guys see the little white posts around the garden area there? That is our fence post area for, we've just been using it to kind of keep out critters. And because at first when we didn't have anything, we were getting a lot of rabbits and squirrels in our garden beds.
And a deer.
And a deer. So once we put this stuff up, it kind of helped with that a lot. So we're actually going to extend it. It's going to go past this area. And I'm actually going to till the chickens back there have been tilling up a lot of the ground back there. And so breaking up all that grass and so that, and breaking down the soil. So we're going to go back that way and extend it. And we're going to make that an in-ground garden area. So it'll be our first actual in-ground garden area. To see what we can do with it, and not have to worry about doing them all in garden beds. So we can do like all of our vine stuff in the ground.
And corn.
We
learned the hard way.
in the garden beds, taking up all the garden beds.
And like you can already tell a big difference. I'm gonna walk them out here just cause. Okay, so we let the chickens till up this area back here, and then we come in with a, what's that thing?
Tiller?
A tiller. Yes. Sorry. I don't like it towards me. Hi. Okay. So then we brought a tiller out here and tilled up the ground area, and you can just tell a difference in the grass. And that's what I was bringing you back here to show you. I don't really care about anything else. But look. Okay. So here's the grass, like where the chickens have not been. I know it just looks like grass. I'm trying to focus it. There we go. So like it's like weedy, and it's got, these things have thorns and they really suck to step on. And it's normal grass, right? But here's where the chickens have been. And look how green and rich that is. And that's just actual grass. And look at it. Some of it's pretty tall because we've neglected it a little bit. That's my fault. But the grass is so much better. It's had more protein and chicken squat. So the grass is greener and just more pretty, less thorny, stuff like that. And there's my hubby. Hunka, hubby.
Dan, what are you doing here?
Lieutenant Dan, I have no legs.
You ain't got no legs.
You ain't got no legs, yeah.
Alright guys, so we are done planting the beds. Now the wife is giving them all a nice watering. But in this second bed over here, we decided to do a bunch of things actually. We were going to do over here, we're going to do bush bean there, some cauliflower, because last time our cauliflower, like we said, got overshadowed by all the pumpkins, so it didn't grow very well. So they were doing good if they didn't get overshadowed. But then we're going to do some herb stuff like cilantro. We got romaine lettuce, we got leaf lettuce. That's going to be some habanero peppers. We got some Spanish cayenne peppers, some bell peppers. And then on that back row right there, the wife wanted some sunflowers. There was one that she planted in the greenhouse a while back, and it got huge. It was huge, and she did it from a seed. It wasn't a starter plant or nothing. If you guys have seen some of my earlier videos, I actually spoke about that a while back. But so we're now going to do a whole row. Yeah, we're going to do a whole row back there of sunflowers to see how big we can get them. We're supposed to get like, I think the package said about like 6 to 8 foot tall. So we're going to see how those go. But yeah, we're just giving them a good water right now. And we're going to go inside and kind of chill out after that because we're both warm. And probably going to change into just some different clothes. But probably going to come out here and get the tiller and go over there and till up that ground over there. So we can get some stuff planted in the ground too, as well as in the garden beds.
We might not do all of it tonight.
But yeah, we might do. We might just till it up. Well, I might till it up because it's kind of a big job. And with the wife still under restriction from her surgery, which she's doing great, by the way, you guys. How you feeling, babe? Tell the viewers.
Yeah? I feel like I was run over by a train. But I'm getting better. I'm getting stronger every day.
Yeah, she got a big old scar from like here. You don't have to show them, babe. Big old scar from here, and it goes down to like about right below her breast there. But it's looking good. So it doesn't have any signs of, like, it does have a little bit, maybe a little bit of an infection, but we don't know yet. She has a doctor's appointment for that. But yeah, we're gonna go in here, kind of chill out for a minute, and oh yeah, hold on. So before we go back inside,
So many new things are happening.
there's a lot of new things happening, which, you know, that's what I said. We haven't just been sitting back, guys. If I don't show a video of what we're doing, we haven't just been sitting back doing nothing. We are doing things. We just don't have a lot of time to pick up a camera and record everything. But what we did over here was we got chickens over here in our Premier One netting, and they're loving it. They get a lot of freedom out here. And I'll say I did build a self-watering water bucket there. She's got the nipple waterers down there. and they just peck at that little yellow thing and it refills the cups with water. We also did too was we started a compost pile right here, and the chickens have been spreading it, doing such a good job. And I'm sorry about the noise. Our neighbors are weed eating. I don't know what they're doing. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well. I got the microphone on. But yeah, so they're doing, chickens in here are doing so well. The wife actually went through and named someone, because these are all going to be our layers. So we're going to keep them all. So right now, this one is Rachel. And Rachel keeps getting out of the fence.
Her and Little Bit.
Her and Little Bit, yeah, they keep getting, a lot of them keep getting out, but the good thing about these chickens is they don't go far. They just stay around the area. Yeah, and yeah, that one is my mortal enemy. Look at this one. Is it? Well, it's zoomed all the way out. But that one right there is my mortal enemy.
You and your Crocs.
Yeah, that one right there took a snip at me right through the holes of my Crocs. And also, here we go, update on the meat birds. You guys have seen my meat birds, and like I said, hopefully you guys can hear me. The neighbors are over there doing their thing, but meat birds are getting huge, guys. Look at these things. Look at how big these birds have gotten. Look at how big they've gotten. They're coming up thinking I'm gonna feed them. I'll feed them here in a little bit. But these guys, actually only a few weeks out from getting processed. And it'll be my first time, our first time, processing chickens. Excuse me, a little burp there. But it'll be our first time processing chickens. So, but we got 17 meat birds in there. And like I said, in a couple weeks, maybe 4 more weeks, we will be butchering those. Maybe I think 3 or 4 weeks. But these guys, I'll probably try and show you guys when I do that. I'm not going to show you all the gruesome stuff. I don't want to get, I don't want to get banned from YouTube for showing you guys too gruesome stuff. But I will show the process and what little I know about it. But also, another new thing. And this is probably the cutest new thing that we've done. Here, babe, come on. She needs help up the stairs sometimes. It's a little hard for her to get up sometimes. But yeah, this is the newest thing we've done and probably the cutest thing we've done. This one right here is In Love. But yeah, guys, the newest thing that we did, newest addition to the homestead, we got ducks.
And they're so clean. Today was bath day.
Yeah, we got ducks, you guys. We got 7 ducks.
They all have names.
They are all named, which I don't know how to tell them apart, but I know that that one right there is Rosie. She's the only distinguishable one.
The little one in the front is Snow White. That's Chloe's.
Yeah, that little one is Snow White.
The one with something dirty on its head is Chase.
Okay, with something dirty on its head right here?
Nope. The back one.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, little horns looking thing. The wet feathers is Chase.
That's Peyton's.
Yeah, and then that one with the slightly darker bill, that one is the Flash. That's Wyatt's.
And then Mia's is Baby Shark, and it's the kind of bigger one in the back.
Okay, that's Baby Shark.
Yeah. And that's all the ones we have names for. We've only got
the biggest ones that we had for almost a week longer than the others, because we originally got 2. And one of them, unfortunately, did pass away on the ride home. So we just had the one, but she's the largest because I said we've had her for a little bit longer. Picked the other 6 up a couple days ago, Wednesday. We picked the other 6 of them up Wednesday, and it is now Friday. But yeah, these guys are awesome. They're so loud right now, but they are fun to watch in a little kiddie pool to swim around and stuff.
They like dive bomb each other. It's super cute.
Yeah, they like dive bomb like underneath each other in the water and come back up. It's like watching like a dolphin go underwater or something. That's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, we're gonna go and chill out for a little bit. Alright guys, I gotta till up all this land here, but first things first, I have to go through here. The kids like to spread rocks all around the yard, so in order to not get all these rocks clogged up in the tiller, I'm going to go in here and pick up all these little rocks real quick and chunk them off. Alright, got all the rocks. It wasn't as many as I thought there was going to be, but next thing I need to do is I'm going to run over here to the building, get the weed eater, and weed whack this down first before I start tilling. Alright guys, I'm back with the weed eater. The type of weed eater I use, in case anybody wants to know, it is a Hart hybrid. It's a 20 volt weed eater. Got it from Walmart. It runs off 20 volt batteries. I have 2 of them, and I just recharge them back and forth Whenever one dies, I got one always on the charger and one on the weed whacker. It works pretty good and gets the job done. Alright, so fortunately my battery did just die, but I think I got enough of it weed eated to where I'm not going to go get a new battery and keep going. I think we're good, and pretty much just cut down the area that I want to till for now. So what I need to do is I need to run upstairs and get the extension cord because the tiller that we got is a electric tiller. Borrowed it from my sister. Works pretty good. Doesn't have quite a lot of power, but it still gets the job done. So I'm gonna go get the tiller set up. Oh guys, one thing I forgot. Not only is this battery powered, but it also has a port for an extension cord, so I can keep on going. So I'm gonna get a little bit more done. Alright, I think I'm good now. Didn't really need a whole bunch more, but we're all set with the weed eater. Alright guys, sorry if it's getting dark out here. I'm trying to get this done as quick as I can, try and get a little bit done. But the tiller we are using is an electric. It's a Greenworks cultivator. It's, like I said, it's not the most powerful, but it does get the job done to an extent, so we're going to try and get it at least loosened up a little bit with this. Alright guys, so it is the next day. And I didn't get to film any of the tilling last night because it got too dark. But I am going to do some more here in a little while because we have some plans to plant something in them hopefully tonight. If we can get the bed cleaned out, there's a lot of rocks and stuff in there, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we are just getting some dinner cooked up right now for us and the kids. It's getting a little later, but we're going to try and get some stuff done. Yeah, so also what happened today was we're going to be having ourselves a new little surprise here in the next coming 2 weeks. I will give you a hint, it is a new addition, but I'm not going to tell you what kind of addition it is.
It's super cute. I'm super excited.
But yeah, she's super excited about it. We went and looked at them today. So yeah, but that will come in about 2 weeks, so you guys will see that whenever it comes. We're not going to give you any hints. We're not going to give you anything to let it spoil the surprise. Also, guys, I want to talk about our ducks. You know, so we talked a little bit about them yesterday. The ducks we did today because their bedding was getting bad. So when we changed the bedding, we got a little kiddie pool out back. It's right back there. It's a little kiddie pool. And we fill it up, and they say with baby ducks, you want to give them like about 10-15 minutes of supervised swim time. Because baby ducks, you don't want them to go alone because their feathers can get so dense and so wet that they can actually drown. So that's why you want to give them at least 10-15 minutes of supervised swim time a day. And they just love it. These little guys just go crazy in that little swimming pool back there, and it's so fun to watch them. Alright guys, so last night, I pretty much got this area tilled up one way, and it's not going to be enough. So I'm going to have to till it the opposite direction. So that's what I'm doing now. Got a couple passes done already, or I'll bore you guys with the whole thing of trying to till all this up. So, but got this part tilled up, and I'm going to keep on going. Alright, so I think I got all my tilling done for the day. The only thing is, this part of the land is really rocky, like super rocky. So that tiller is just pulling up the rocks and kicking against me. So, but this is pretty much what I got done. So we got probably a good 12 foot by 12 foot section. But I mean, as you can see, there's all kinds of rocks in this area here that this tiller just brought up. But it's looking pretty good, so I'm not too worried about it. The only thing I gotta do is try to get all these weeds and this grass and stuff out of here, so that we can make it good and plant. I don't know if we're gonna do amendments yet or not. If you guys have any suggestions about amendments, let me know. Drop those down in the comments. But yeah, I'm gonna get this all raked up, try and get all the weeds out of it. Alright guys, it is the end of the day. We didn't get much done after I showed you the garden bed out there, the till job. Just because it was getting too late, we needed to get the kids inside to get baths and stuff like that. But I'm going to finish this up tonight. If you guys haven't already, go hit the subscribe button so you guys can follow along, like the video, share it, whatever you want to do. But yeah, I'm going to leave you guys as usual. Have a good night. I am the Bearded Homesteader.